Okay, I'm gonna try to be a better digital artist. I've been doing digital art since 2012, 2013. I mean, those were really bad. Like, they were just basic doodles. I was just trying to get to the nitty gritty, so I was heavily reliant on the black stroke option on Photoshop, which you just go into the blending options and just turn on black stroke and start drawing. But this time I'm actually going to take the time to make the black outlines when I draw, and then just fill in the lines, deal with the shading, all the lighting and all that, and see how things pan out. All right, here we are back at the house. I have Photoshop open right now, and I got an image open up as 1080 by 1080 pixels because that's what I usually do most of my image work on, aside from like YouTube thumbnails and video games and all that. Most of the comics and digital art and all that is in 1080 by 1080 pixels because of, I guess, old school Instagram. Just kind of become a habit. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing jump started. Here's what I have going on for a start. Yeah, I got a little sketch base going on. Just gotta add the eyes, hair, nose, all that, and fix up any details that need to be fixed. It's turning out pretty good, right? I tried to go for the same facial expressions. So she has those angry looking eyes, so I tried to mimic that same look over here. Add some shading now. The shading was actually the fun part. And you can see the shades right under her hair, right within the red parts of her hair too, the ear, the eyes as well. Trying to like pay very close attention to detail in all this. Just gotta add some clothes on her right now because she's currently naked. It's just easier to work this way when it comes to doing artwork of characters. But yeah, I was planning to give her a kimono that was based off of my logo. I realized that she has the same colors as my logo. See, like the yellow right here with the headband. She has like black hair, the redness. That's so cool, I never even knew that. So I think the kimono designed after my logo would be a perfect fit for her outfit. Got some cheesy burgers going on this weekend. Gotta feed something good to my shiny Suicune too. Yeah, I'm ecstatic. I cannot believe I made this. It only took 4 hours this time. The last artwork it took like a day and a half, but I've learned from my errors and I've made sure not to make those mistakes again, so it went by a lot faster than normal. Yeah, I cannot believe I made this. Like, seriously. Like, I used to pay $15 for people to make my artwork, and if they didn't get it the way that I want it, it's usually like an extra $5. So overall, $20 just for some artwork. This is free because it's all hand-drawn by me. Check out my logo down there too. I gotta get a kimono like this. Actually, I do have a black kimono, but I don't have this over here tailored on the waist. I don't even know where the black kimono is. I never wear it. I'll find it later. If I find it, then I'll show it. Oh my god, gotta go do some adult stuff. So I gotta get an oil change right now. Hopefully I don't have to pay for more than just an oil change, but probably will since I haven't driven this car that much. Alright, so let's see. That's the miles I'm at right now. Just got 47 miles until it's that time. Okay, oil change done once again. This time it was about like 93 bucks. Yeah, I gotta get some stuff done next time. Like more than just an oil change. Forgot what it was. I got the papers here, so I'll look at them. Anyway, not really sure where to go. Oh, hell no, dude. I don't know where to go. At Aldi now, just so I can get some eggs and chicken sausages. Chicken sausages. Gotta get the avocado oil for Bunyerio since I ran out. And pasture-raised eggs. So yeah, $17.84. Woo! I'm spending so much money today. Yeah, it's really hot today. Don't think I'm gonna go for a hike. Hopefully my groceries can sit out because I do want to check out One-Up Games out here. And I want to check out this supermarket again because I haven't been here since 2015. Another Living Dead. Don't know what that is. Maybe I should come out here on my birthday for the Switch too. Alright, well, it's time to walk over to Lex Mexicana now. They definitely have a lot of drinks out here. Aside from that, nothing I'm really like familiar with. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna go to Jerusalem and get a small hummus. Dang, it's really freaking hot. But yeah, I just picked up a small hummus just for dinner. I'm just gonna make like the typical chicken sausages, just 2 of those, 3 eggs, 250 grams of white rice, and have all of that. It's a small hummus, but I haven't had the hummus here in like 8 years. Look how smooth and creamy that is. It's gonna taste just like that too. Ugh. You haven't changed it. It's the same as it was 8 years ago. Alright, next piece of artwork. It's gonna be a redraw of my profile picture. So yeah, if you can't tell, this is clearly AI. And the original is right here. Yeah, it's just I don't really like the shading too much. And just like how the character looks. Like, it doesn't look bad, but I just prefer a different type of art style. So that's why I went with this AI one. I still had the receipt for the person who made it, but this person deleted their Fiverr account, so now it's just user, a bunch of numbers. But yeah, this one costs $14.56. So yeah, I'm gonna redraw it so there's like a happy medium. By the way, I'm new to speed paint videos, so I didn't know that people didn't like zooming in and out when they're painting and showing it in the videos. So I'm gonna separate it in a different tab. So whenever you see me draw in here, let me open up a new layer. And I just make a mark here of some sort. You'll see it right on top of here. Like so. All right, yeah, let's get to work now. I mean, it looks better. I can't debate whether I should keep this background or not. It's like I blur it out because I want the main focus to be myself, but I don't know. I just want something good for the background too, but just not the main focus. You know what I mean? It's just, I gotta think of something good. I mean, sure, I can just keep the red gradient background, but I don't know, it just doesn't like appeal to me. It used to appeal to me like 10 years ago. I would have loved this 10 years ago, but I feel like there just needs to be a slight bit more of detail. That's why at the end of the speed paint video, you might have noticed that I was like hesitant on what I wanted for the background. I just couldn't decide. Getting back the center split is one of the most painful experiences. I need to remember to stretch more often. Painful, but getting better. I really want to be back to where I was a few years ago. Pretty good. If I can move my chest forward, that's even better. Still hot as a mother freaker this week, but we're gonna go hike at the trail that I was trying to go to last time. Well, it doesn't look like everything's getting demolished, but a good portion. I don't know, maybe they'll break down all the other stuff later. Yeah, I didn't know that there was a little trail over here. So I could have gone here last episode, but I didn't see this. Oh, it's so narrow, what the heck? I feel like I'm about to go into war. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing back here. Huh, I guess we'll find out later. But I guess it has nothing to do with whatever this is. Since we're at this picnic table, I want to show what I have in my backpack. Oh, the zipper's open. Got some tea tree oil in case something wants to bite me. Yeah, bugs hate to see me coming. Got my tripod, got my camera, key fob. I got a lantern too, just in case it gets dark at some point. That's pretty much it. I don't want to carry too much because, you know, it's a hike. A very mellow hike. It's good to be back out in nature. I mean, autumn's right around the corner, so gotta get all the summer heat that I can. I really do like how the pine trees are sitting out like this. Pretty cool, huh? Very nice. Nothing like the tropics, but still cool. Oh yeah, I do miss doing this. I gotta go back out more often. So trippy. Feels like they changed the trail, but they didn't. Yeah, I didn't know where I was walking. Is the water back, I wonder? This place was really dry last time. Looks like it's gonna remain dry. I mean, it's like a little bit of water. Better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, nobody out here today. Great. I love to keep the hiking trails to myself. A lot of trees have fallen out here. Some people ask me if I'm afraid of bears or snakes whenever I go on these hikes. Black bears are extremely rare to encounter out here. And it really depends on the snakes, but generally I love snakes. If they're like, oh my God, that's like a big spider web right there. If it's like a massive snake, yeah, I'm gonna be afraid of that. But yeah, like a normal sized snake, not too bad. I'm not afraid of those things. I was always like friends with snakes when I was younger. They're generally shy creatures that just like shoo away once you encounter them. So there's really nothing to worry about. If anything, you're a bigger threat to them than they are to you. Geez, there's like spider webs everywhere. Can I go down here? Thank you, thank you. All right, made it. Look at this. Oh, that spider just fell off. Oh, that one too. Yeah, there's spiders everywhere here. I guess nobody walks on these trails. Yeah, screw it. Way too many spider webs. I don't know why there's so many spider webs in there. What is this over here? I don't know. It's a bench though. Because people left their stuff? I don't know. All right, gonna go out this way. Yeah, get sun while summer's still around. Really important once autumn and winter comes around. You're getting your vitamin D. You'll be less likely to get sick. You also have healthier hair, healthier skin. That's why I'm out here right now. Holy crud. Are those all tadpoles down there? Look at all those little dancing things. Yeah, those are tadpoles. They're so limited in water. Oh my god. Yeah, the beaver bench is gone now. Just completely gone. That's so sad. Yeah, this is called like the Beaver River or whatever. And this is the Beaver Bridge, which is somewhat still intact. I mean, it's just this little piece that broke. Yeah, this place needs to get renovated big time. Oh my god, there's like a wasp hive in there. And yeah, there's a comic here too. Okay, back in a circle. I guess I'm gonna walk back since I'm still at 5K steps. Yeah, these trails are getting pretty boring now. I haven't really seen anything interesting so far. Man, I'm trying to see if like the demolition's out here too, but I don't see it. These fences are getting pretty messed up. Somebody can climb under this, and then you can venture off even more. But this is private property out there. I don't know, somebody's probably gonna try to do it. They might have already done it. Yeah, I take these trails, but I'm like really annoyed by the spider webs right now. So I'm taking the big trails. All right, we're going back the way we came. Back on the beautiful pine tree trail. Yeah, it was nice to at least exit out with this view. All right, back on the warpath. I don't know how many steps I'm in, but I'm gonna say I'm good for now. I'm not taking those trails again. See, we were just here. You can see the building right there, you can see my car. But now, we're jumping right back into the thin line. Maybe that's why nobody comes here. Maybe they're like too fat or something so they can't squeeze through this. Or they probably think it's closed like I did last episode. Yeah, very hot. Not Vietnam hot, but hot. Maybe this is about as hot as Thailand. People say Thailand's extremely hot. It's not that bad to me. Maybe I'm just built different, I don't know. I'm about 8,000 steps right now, so I think I'm gonna get the last 2,000 at the grocery store. I gotta get some orange juice anyway for my fruit smoothies. Clearance aisle. It's looking everywhere for this place. I didn't know they moved it back here. One final lemon lime lollipop. Looks like they stopped selling this now. Yeah, and I got this too. World famous Top Dog. Is that place still open? It says it's closed on the internet. I don't know. It's like a really cheap eat. Alright, final piece of artwork for the episode. This is going to be an original character. I have made some original characters a few years ago, but this is going to be in a whole different art style, so I want to see how this one turns out. And yeah, of course it's censored, even though it's a trace. I'm going to have to censor it because YouTube's AI detection system tends to just register stuff that's just completely random and make it an ad. So I don't want them to see this and be like, oh, Nikki, age restricted. So yeah, that's why I had to add some censorship bars in this one. Of course, I could have done something as simple as what Biani did and use the cat logo as the censorship bars, but I thought this was funnier. Alright, break time for now. Yeah, this might have been the hardest piece yet, because I was coming up with the idea of creating her as I was drawing. So yeah, I originally wanted her to have like super light blonde hair, but then I went for the dirty blonde hair. I just think that looks way better. The eyes were challenging too. I couldn't really think of how I wanted to approach with the eyes, so there's a lot of messing around with that. The bangs are kind of what I wanted to go with. I did want to go with like a 103 look, but I don't think that would look good on the sides of the hair. So yeah, trying to think of the outfit now. I don't really know what would look good on her, but I'm gonna do some Google searching and see what would look good.
Hello, I was wondering if you could play that song again.
Alright, here's the final take on it. So I did modify her eyes. I wasn't liking the way that her eyes looked before in the speed paint, because it was kind of giving off those creepy cartoon eyes, if you know what I mean. I did not like the look of it, so I had to fix it up, and now she looks a lot more prettier. And I also forgot to add shadow to the neck and all that too. But yeah, overall, I am very happy with my OC here. I just made fan art of her. Hey PhuCat, how are your studies at PhuCat Academy going? You do seem to be trying pretty hard, so here's something special.
I'll give you something special.
What could it be? Oh, okay. Oh, dude. I'm gonna have to pull her. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull her. Oh my god. I didn't even see this coming. I just made this fan art before she even popped up on this. Didn't think there was gonna be news about this. Oh my god, no way! I got her that soon? Oh my gosh, she's like my lucky charm. I mean, look at that, she saved me 20k gems. Thank you so much, Carmine. I had 23,000 earlier. So I got her basically on my first try. It is the end of the week. I'm currently cooking up my favorite dish like I always do. Digital art. Nowhere near as difficult as game development. With game development, the game engine is such a Nazi grammar. You miss one lining of code, then the game's considered unplayable now. But with digital art, you really have no limit at all. Your only limit is if you post it on the internet and you show like a nipple or something, then it's considered age restriction. But aside from that, no limits whatsoever. You can draw however way you want. Yeah, it's been a really fun week. I thought I was going to be miserable, but doing digital art is such a stress reliever. And I didn't even need any tutorials. I just had to learn how to do shading and lighting. So I'm more of a visual learner. I looked at other people's artworks, see how they made their art look good, and apply it to my artwork. And that's how my artwork sparked. A little late in the game, but I got a new skill. Now I can do digital art and gift it to people during their birthdays, holidays, all that, and not feel ashamed about it. Because I always wanted to buy gifts for people, but I just never had the money for it. Or I like do donations, but I always feel ashamed about that too. But just like putting your love into drawing and then gifting it to people, I think maybe that matters more. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the bunny-ryu all cooked up now, do my cheers, and then show a slideshow of my artwork. Yeah, now it's time for me to eat. Thank you all for watching this episode, and stay tuned for the next one. Gonna drink my final Olipop Lemon Lime. I'm really sad that they're not continuing this at Walmart anymore. Hopefully they still have it at Kroger. Anyway, cheers.